What's up, you guys? My name is Samantha Huger. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys my morning manifesting ritual that has been completely life-changing for me, and I have manifested some insane things by actually turning this into a ritual that I do almost every morning. I say almost because it just doesn't happen every single morning, but I do want to share with you guys what that ritual looks like, the things that I write down in my journal when I am manifesting, and just kind of like the ins and outs of what my morning manifesting ritual looks like. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing I want to share with you guys is the things that you might need if you're looking to create some kind of morning manifesting ritual. I like to do mine in the morning before my son wakes up and before my fiance wakes up. I'm usually the one who is up first thing in the morning, and so I like to have that time to myself. So the first thing I would say is to set up a time. Know when you're going to be doing your manifesting ritual, especially if you're a parent. Find some kind of time that you might have time to yourself. I feel that that will be the most beneficial for you. Some things that you're going to need for your manifesting ritual is, of course, a journal. This is my journal I've had since 2013, and I promised myself I would fill the whole thing up. And I am darn near there. Like, I have filled up so many pages in this thing just journaling my little heart out. So you're gonna need a journal, and you're gonna need a good pen. I really like these pens quite a bit, these Energel pens. I'll link them in the description box below. Those are the essentials. The things that you might want to have, like just in case you might want them, is a candle. It just helps to set the ambiance, and also if you're using a white candle, it's supposed to be very clearing of any negative energy within the space. So I like to use a white candle and light that while I am manifesting. You might want to bring some crystals along with you. I've got some crystals here. So just depending on the kind of mood I'm in, I have all kinds of crystals, and I will put different crystals out depending on what I'm trying to manifest, or the things that I'm trying to break through, or the feelings I'm trying to invoke within me. I will use different crystals. Another thing you might want to have handy are some smudging tools. So I have this sage bundle as well as some Palo Santo, and what these do is that the smoke is supposed to clear away any negative energy in your home. So what you can do before you even start your morning manifesting ritual, or if you're maybe not doing it in the morning, whenever you're gonna do it, you can light up some sage or some Palo Santo. There's other things that you can use as well. This is just what I have. And then cleanse and sage the area of any negativity. You can even smudge your notebook or your journal. You can smudge yourself with a feather or just doing this. I like to do that before I get started, and then I'll light my candle and I'll just kind of take a second to just sit back and be like, okay, time to focus on my manifesting ritual. The first thing I write in my manifesting ritual is at least 3 things that I am grateful for today. I think it's really important to really start out with gratitude in your manifesting ritual. It's really helped me a lot to remember, okay, like, what do I have in my life right now that I can be grateful for? And there are so many things to be grateful for, and it just helps to put me in a more positive frame of mind, especially if I have something going on in my subconscious or something going on in my life that's making me just not really sure, or making me lose focus on the positive. So I want to make sure I start out my morning manifesting ritual with gratitude. The next thing that I write in my journal is I claim my manifestation. For me personally, I used to try and manifest all of the things all at once. As of recently, I have decided that I am going to only manifest one thing at a time. I'm really going to focus on that one thing that I really want to manifest right now. So I've had that one thing that I've been manifesting since January. I'm still working on it. It's still happening. I'm holding the faith. I am holding space that is going to happen. So I highly suggest starting to focus on just one specific thing that you really want to manifest. That way you're giving clear instructions to the universe of what you want to receive, and it'll be so much easier than feeling totally overwhelmed with all these different things that you want to manifest. The next thing I write about is I work through my blocks, especially when it comes to that one thing that I'm wanting to manifest. you're going to come through these different blocks. So not every day will I write through my blocks, but if there is something inside my head that is telling me you're not going to be able to manifest that thing that you want, or something that's telling me some kind of fear that's coming up in me about that, or some kind of old story I'm telling myself about that one thing I want to manifest, that's a place where I can recognize those blocks that I'm experiencing and rewrite the story. Change it. Forgive myself for having those thoughts, forgiving others within that story perhaps, and rewriting the story for myself. So I think working through blocks with that manifesting is very important. The next thing I write about in my morning manifesting ritual is my to accomplish list. I did talk about this in my how to get organized in your business and home video. I will link that for you guys so you can check it out. My to accomplish list is just a mini to-do list. I don't do to-do lists anymore that are super long. I only give myself 1 to 3 things that I have to get done in my business for that day, or I have to get done in my life for that day if it has to do with like taxes or something around the house or paperwork or things like that. I will only give myself up to 3 things, maybe 5 things if they are very small tasks. And I have found that changing my to-do list to a to accomplish list and keeping it really short and concise has helped me so much to be more productive, to have better energy behind the things that I am accomplishing for the day, and to just actually get the shit done that I need to get done. The next thing that I write about, and the last thing that I write about in my journal, is today's intention. Usually today's intention for me, because I like to put a lot of things out on social media or out on YouTube, is to get out there and serve today. Like, how can I serve my people today? But other days I'll have other intentions for the day. Like usually on the weekends, it's to be present and to unplug and to spend time with Sebastian and Zachary and to just be present with them. And then after I have finished my journaling, that's my whole journaling practice, after I've done with that, I will pop in my AirPods. I love those things. They are amazing. I'll pop in my AirPods and I will listen to some kind of relaxing music. In fact, actually, I didn't mention this. A lot of times I will listen to relaxing music as I am going through my journaling process. And then as soon as I'm done with that journaling process, my manifesting, I will go into a meditation and visualization process. A lot of times I'll listen to guided meditations or guided visualizations. That really helps me out a lot. And at some point, I hope to be able to do my own meditation and visualization without having to listen to any guided meditations. I will link some of my favorite guided meditations for you guys in the description box below. If you like this video, please make sure you share it with your friends. Give it a thumbs up if you really loved it. Also, please make sure if you have your own morning manifesting ritual or your manifesting ritual in general, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on what your ritual looks like, anything that I might have missed that I want to add to mine. I love hearing your guys' feedback. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I love you, and I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Bye.